So I was just about to do a little video talking about the range and all that, and then all of a sudden this just happened just as I pulled into the garage. Not sure what's going on, but let's see. That's weird. So I've got the volume turned all the way down, but I'm still hearing stuff. So that's not good. Weird. It's all the way down, right? And I paused it. Volume is all the way down. Really strange. Okay, now it went down. Yeah, sometimes there's little glitches like that, little software glitches that, what are you gonna do, right? I'm not complaining. I'm just telling the truth, right? So anyway, yeah, I'm at 4,400 miles. I'm at a month, and I have no regrets whatsoever. Absolutely love the car. I sold my ICE a few days ago, so there's really no turning back from here. But I do want to talk about the range and all that real quick. I've been doing most of my charging from home using the high-powered wall connector, and I feel like for the most part, you're going to see a pretty significant increase in your electric bill. I'm already seeing that because I charge a lot. I think if you're the kind of person who just kind of tops it off every night and you don't drive, roughly 200 miles a day, then you're not going to really feel it that much. But to get back to the range part of it, I've noticed that as you get a little bit closer to the end, the estimated range up here tends to meet up with the projected range. That being said, I'm pretty confident in saying that I roughly get 200 miles of range out of a charge on this vehicle. Today I charged it up to 220 miles. In the beginning I was pushing it and I was generally charging up to 245 to 250 miles and then seeing what I could get with that, which did give me a little bit more than 200 miles of range. But definitely this will give you, if you charge up to say 215, 220, which I've been doing over the past couple of days, then you will definitely get the 200 miles. You can just pretty much scrap 30 to maybe, well, in this situation, I was able to pretty much scrap 20 miles of range, just to say, well, this 20 miles of range is going to go toward things like climate control, heated seats, stuff like that. Now, I will also say this: if you turn off the climate control, your range will go up significantly. I mean, it really will help your range a great deal. So, if you're one of those people who doesn't need to be, super warm when you're driving around and it's around 45 degrees outside, you're really going to see the benefit with the range if you turn the climate control off. With that said, the heated seats and even the heated steering wheel, it does not eat up your battery as much. So you feel free to use your heated seats and then maybe just turn off the climate control. Now, if you are the exact opposite, like myself, I cannot stand to be hot, especially living here in the South. So I will run the air. And when you run the air a lot, that takes a bite out of your range as well. So I mean, that's something to keep in mind. But, you know, this is, I'm pretty pleased with this. I mean, you know, I drive how I want to drive. You know, sometimes I have to really get, I have to really get on that accelerator and I have to haul. You know, I just get tired of getting around or being behind certain people and I just got to cut around them. So, with that said, driving the way I want to drive, constantly listening to music and stuff like that, and, uh, you know, I just think that I think 200 miles is more than fair to get out of an estimated range of 220 miles. So don't be afraid to charge at home. Don't be a cheapskate about it. I understand. I have the free supercharging as well. Take advantage of it. I know they say they don't want you to do it if you're local, but I'm still going to do it. You know, I just feel like if I want to go and, you know, do a supercharge just to top it off a little bit, just hang out there for 15 or 20 minutes, then that is well within my right to do so. But, you know, you look for your bill to go up. I'm going to say on average, your bill is going to go up by at least, I would say, $75, which is just not a big deal. In my case, I'm going to tell you right now, my bill's gone up, has already gone up $100. And it's going to be more than that. I'm estimating that my electric bill is going to be at least anywhere from $150 to $200 higher than what it used to be. And that's with me, you know, charging sometimes in the middle of the day. I've also noticed if you charge at night, you will save a lot of money and it's going to be a lot better for you. So if you program this thing, so let's do that right now because that's what I'm doing tonight. I'm going to go on and turn this off and I'm going to set this thing up. Sorry, I'm trying to look through the phone and look at my hands. And all right, so I'm going to go on and set this thing up for the usual. Set it up to start charging at 2 a.m. And, you know, I'm pretty confident I'm going to set it to charge right at about, let me show you where I have it right now. I set it with the app this time. I'm going to leave it right there. That puts me right at 220 miles of range to do it there. Now, I used to love to put it right in between this little trip bracket. Turn that back on. But I've been playing around down here and getting it to about 200 miles of range and driving around in that, seeing how that does. But this right here is a sweet spot. I used to think the sweet spot was right here in the middle of this little trip bracket, but definitely go with the 220 and you go with that. So anyway, I'll set this thing up for 2 a.m. and it's going to be a lot. As a matter of fact, just to be safe, because it's I'm going to go on and I'm going to set it up for 1 a.m. tonight. So 1 a.m. I've got about 39 miles of estimated range right now. So roughly I want to give myself 4 hours. Right now I've been topping out. I think that I might need to have the guys come back out and look at it, but I'm getting 49 miles, anywhere between 48 and 49 miles of, actually I suspect I've been getting 50 here and there, but I'm just not spotting it. So I'm going to be fair and say I am getting anywhere from 48 to 50 miles of range per hour. And so I'm going to set it for 1. And so by 5 a.m., I will definitely be good. It won't take that long, but I'm just going to set it for that because I want to make sure that this car has completed its charging before 5 a.m. hits, because I think that it's somewhere between 11 p.m. and 5 a.m. is when you really save on your power. So that's it. Sorry, this has been a long rant, but I hope that it helped a little bit. And that will do it until next time.